Chapter 3. It's called penalties. Penalties is another word for consequences. What kind of penalties do you think Lucas and Clara are going to get for melting all that ice? I better go, said Clara. Okay, Lucas said. I'll just see you later. Clara hurried out of the kitchen door and down the steps. Lucas turned to Ruskin. Get ready for another lecture, said Lucas. Ruskin whimpered. The prince stroked his dragon's swept back horns. The two of them had gotten into a lot of trouble lately, especially Ruskin. Ruskin had developed a fire-breathing problem. He breathed fire like most children like to blow bubbles. Poor Ruskin. He hadn't meant to cause any harm, but the damage had begun to add up. Ruskin had scorched the castle walls, inside and out. He had torched Queen Tasha's favorite tapestry and the royal family crest. He had charboiled the royal swing set, not to mention the royal teeter-totter and tree fort. Not only that, Ruskin had set the royal apple orchard on fire. The king had lost 4 of his prized apple trees. And now Ruskin had melted almost all the ice in the larder. Lucas heard footsteps in the hallway. Stefan, one of the king's men, entered the kitchen. Prince Lucas, the king will see you in the library, he said. Normally, Stefan didn't address Lucas in such a formal way. This is not a good sign, thought Lucas. Come on, Ruskin, he said to the dragon. Let's go. Not so fast, said Stefan. Ruskin must go straight to his lair. Then Stefan tied a rope around Ruskin's neck and led him away. Ruskin squawked, ah, and whined, ah. It'll be okay, buddy, said Lucas as he walked into the hallway. Lucas wasn't sure if it would be okay or not, but he would soon find out. He entered the library. The king and queen sat next to the fireplace in gilded chairs. His father had his arms folded. He did not look happy. Son, began King Caleb. Lucas hated when his father began with the word son. It rarely ended well. This time you and your mischievous dragon have gone too far, said the king. You have destroyed the cook's ice and possibly all the food in the palace. Tell me, how could you be so thoughtless? Lucas looked at his boots. It has become clear that a castle is no place for a dragon, the king went on. I never should have allowed it. King Caleb then looked to Queen Tasha for support. The queen nodded for him to go on. You have given me no choice. Said the king. Ruskin will have to return to Crestwood for proper training. Lucas lifted his head and stared at his father in disbelief. No, Father, please don't take Ruskin away, he cried. I promise I'll be better about training him. The king's face did not soften. I am afraid you are both in need of training, he declared. As punishment for your reckless behavior, you and Ruskin will go to Flatfrost first thing in the morning. Flatfrost? Cried Lucas. But why? Because I want you to apologize to the giants, said the king. For what? Questioned Lucas. You have caused them more work, said the king. Therefore, you will apologize and you will also harvest more ice for the cook. But, Father, protested Lucas. No buts, said the king. You must learn to fix your own mistakes. And when you return, Ruskin will go to Crestwood for training. Lucas frowned at his father. Then he ran to his room and he slammed his door as hard as he could. That's the end of that chapter. Have you ever made a mistake before? We all have. What did you do to fix it? I'm curious to find out what happens next.